just got out of my PCP and I did blood work. He's mostly checking my vitamins and my lipids. I'm not going to be taking fenofibrate anymore. I'm going to be taking Lipitor, which I'll also be taking the CoQ10 again. I asked him. He says I'm probably going to be okay, and it's not unreasonable that I won't get transplant right now, but that it's not off the table. But he did say that if I continue to treat my celiac, I might recover quite a bit. So it was a positive one. Of course, he didn't want to be like, no, you're going to be just fine, and that I'm not. But he said that he knows the head of the transplant team, which is positive. And he says that he's going to be happy with the results, with my numbers going down. So, all in all, it was a good visit, and it's nice to have a PCP again, and it's nice to have a PCP who knows what they're doing. We talked for well over an hour. He remembers my dad. He was my dad's doctor for a long time. And he's also my brother's doctor, but he didn't seem to remember him as well. And since I'm outside, I can really see that the jaundice is clearing up. Like, I don't really look yellow at all to myself. And he even said that, he's... So, yeah. And then we went across to LabCorp to get my blood taken. He wanted to see vitamin D, vitamin A. He wanted my lipid profile, because that nobody's really watching that, and I appreciated that, because everything in my medical history right now is just so disparate. It's this happened here, this happened with this doctor, this happened here. So now hopefully everything will consolidate. I need to call my gastro. My PCP is a gastro. But I need to call my gastro doctor and have them send him all the information they have, so that we can get this team assembled, so that we can really get it going. So it's not just me sitting here for months on end not knowing what's what. So I'm going to get something to eat now, because it's been all day. And I'm not driving, obviously. But I'm respecting people's privacy. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this one short, because I'm tired and my arm hurts from the blood. I'm not, He says that PBC is not very common. He says that he's seen this other really rare esophagus disease a lot more than he's seen PBC, which I wasn't aware that it was so unusual. Yeah. He says, I've had it for a long time. It probably wasn't triggered by environmental stuff. It was just a genetic propensity. I just lost the lottery on that one. Or, whatever. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot. And if I remember anything else, I'll come back. But that was the brief outline. Of course, in my fantasy, I wanted it to be like, yes, it's much too soon for transplant. Let's call UCLA and call it off. Obviously, I knew that wasn't going to happen, but that was like the best case scenario. But this actually wasn't a bad visit. I'm feeling positive, because I don't think, and he kind of talked around the fact I'm probably not going to need transplant right now. So we'll just get everything tested. We'll know where we are, and we can move on from there. And I won't be missing any doctor's appointments for it ever again, because clearly, if I wait a long time, bad things happen. So anyway, thank you for watching.